Welcome back, housemates, to Knights of the Old Republic 2. I'm Lethe, and this is Todra Salu. I finally remembered her name, and she is currently invisible. All you can see of her is this wobbling, globby-looking thing. But we have a job to do. We've made it through some mining tunnels, mostly stealthily, not entirely, of course. And now we're going to, I think, hopefully shut down all the droids. Let's see if we can make it without getting shot up. Yeah, that's fine. So this prologue or beginning area so far doesn't have much in the way of interesting choices to make. Here's some more loot. We've gotten a couple of light side points in our favor, or we've moved a little ways towards the light side just by not being a total douche to either Kreia or Atten. Hopefully the choices and whatnot get a little bit more interesting as time goes on. But for now, let's just get out of here. Let's see. Are these both consoles? No, just this one. Okay, Paragus Central Mining Console. Emergency lockdown activated, explosions reported in fuel chambers. So remember, we learned last time, I believe, in the last episode, that these were phantom, well, maybe not the explosions, but there are phantom leaks, that the lockdown was caused not by actual problems, or not entirely by actual problems, but by a sort of trick in the system that made it think there was some kind of problem. All right, so we want to call up droid command functions because we want to shut these things off. They are annoying. So we can add other droids to droid mining protocols. We can cancel all droid mining functions on organics. That's good. Don't mind me. And reassign droid mining protocols to sealed doors. Okay, so we can do a couple things. Okay, we have 0 computer spikes, so that's a problem. We can't do any of those things. Well, looks like that one spike that I used earlier to find the console designation for where the sedative order was given might have been better used here. Well, we can't do any of those things, at least not at the moment, so let's check droid schematics. Judging from the droid schematic displays, it looks like Atten was right. The droids rely on thermal sensors to detect fuel deposits. You could easily blind them by raising the temperature. So 0 spikes, we could raise the temperature in the tunnels to blind them. I guess that would mean that we could walk around at normal speed without worrying about stealth. So let's do that. Note, this will also prevent droids from being able to shoot each other if reprogrammed to mine each other. Do you wish to continue? Yeah, sure. Temperature rising. Now hopefully that doesn't do anything bad to me, but I have the heat shield, so I won't worry too much about it. Return to mining droid commands. We don't have any spikes, so let's return to main functions. Let's access the fuel containment functions. So we can, the containment fields are engaged. Those are all those purple things. Let's shut them down. All right, that will unlock new areas. Return to main functions. Let's see, we can access camera functions. So let's just look at the various things that we can see. Okay, that was the fuel depot, and that was the administration level. Let's look at the fuel depot. Okay, some droids. Oops, sorry. Unidentified hollow recorder camera, work claim 1234. Let's check that out. Playback initiated, go. You never wipe out all the Jedi. In Dune, chewing spice would be good for you. In the Star Wars universe, spice chew you. I'm really sorry about that joke. Someone has taken care to delete the record of this camera being placed. It is not listed on any of the work records. So someone suspected that Corto would be meeting, and we probably know that it was the security officer guy that did a bunch of stuff earlier. Okay, so we know some more history. We know that someone in the crew recognized me. Who, they're probably dead by now, we'll never know. Return to main functions. We don't have spikes, so we cannot unlock the emergency supply cylinder. We really need to find some computer spikes. Let's see if we can go out and about and do that. Okay, those are still hostile, but I think they shouldn't be able to see me, or maybe that's only in the mining tunnels. Well, let's check it out. If they shoot at me, we'll know. Okay, that's the way I came from. Okay, they cannot see me. Good. So let's walk around and see if we can find any interesting loot or something. Now I wonder if we get really close to them, if the stealth will still hold. Yes. Excellent. What even are the emergency? I mean, I opened that container. All right, so here's some places I can go over that way. That's where I came from. There's a place I can go over here, it looks like, as well. Yeah, so there's a bunch of places to go. Okay, that's blocked off. Here's a broken droid. Maybe I'll have... no. Yes, one spike. Excellent. Is this a door? No. So we can choose one of those couple options now. Excuse me. Back at the terminal. We'll have to look at them again to see which one is best. Probably the busting open the doors, since I can't have them shoot each other anymore, and they can't see me, so using the... preventing them from... I don't even know where this is. I'm not going to unlock it. Sorry. So add other droids to droid mining protocols won't work because they won't be able to see each other anymore. That was the sort of warning we were given before we raised the temperature. Cancel all droid mining functions on organics doesn't really help me because they can't see me again. So reassign droid mining protocols to mine sealed doors is best. There was nothing about this not being possible after the temperature rise, and opening sealed doors will be really helpful to me. So let's get them to do some work for us. Yeah? This effect will cause droids to open all locked doors in the level. Yeah. New parameters added, door mining commencing. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, there we go. Take that door. Okay. I don't know what effect that actually did for us. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Thank you. So it didn't exactly show me what door that was. I don't think this over here was actually a door that could be opened. No. That's not a door, it's a blockage. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm not going to go backwards. I'm going to go forwards. Nothing over here. All right, so just going over here, that's the option we appear to have. Looks like that door might have been opened, I'm not sure. We do have a map. Did we get a map of this level, or was it some other level? Superheated blast tunnel, turbo lift to administration level. Okay, so there's nothing back here that we missed. All the stuff we want to do is this way, and then over that way too. This was the door we couldn't, there was not actually a door, and this is the blocked off passage. So to get here, we have to go this way. So let's not go this way first, let's go the other way, since it looks like going that way will loop us back around. What kind of readings? Yeah. Oh. Great. How much time do I have? Or no, can you overwrite it? You mean saving your own hide? All right, I wonder if I'm actually gonna have a timer on me here, or if that's just sort of, hey, get out of my way. Hello? You. Can I sneak by? Yeah. Credits, chemicals, repair kit, excavator droids. Droids are raising their hand for some reason and being in my way. Get out, fatty. Move. Thank you. All right, that's a turbo lift. Oh, come on, dude. All right, so I think that's going to end this level if we go that way. So I want to make sure I explore as much as I can first. So let's go this way. See if we can open this without stepping in the minefield. Appears to have been damaged by explosion. Might be able to blast it open with a sonic charge. I don't appear to have any of those. Oh, and I can't mine any of them because I'm terrible at that. And I can't bash it. Security tunnel is not going to help. So that's beyond our skill or our abilities. So now let's navigate our way through these mines. There doesn't appear to be any kind of timer. Come on the explosion or the fuel venting. So we're just going to take our sweet time. Okay. Broken droid, what are you going to give me? Anything good? Sonic grenade, yeah. It would be nice if one of them would give me a mine so that I could then use it on that crate. Does it help me to go this way? Well, let's check out this little place first. Here's another broken droid. What do you have for me? That music made me think I was about to get shot. Am I being attacked? Are you attacking me? Yeah, you are. Okay, you need to die then. I don't know why you can see me. Jerk. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. All right. Here's a corpse in the tunnels. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff here. This looks like another crafting material, cardio regulator, heavy mining laser, credits, components, adrenal alacrity. That sounds like a buff item. And I think, yeah, these are definitely from the old game. They're like a drug stim boost thing. More money. Okay, glad I came here. Let's look at any of the interesting things we got here. Cardio regulator, fortitude +2. I'm not really concerned with that. Heavy mining laser, 2 to 16 versus 1 to 7. It's got, so I have to use it in both hands. I have the proficiency for it, I'm pretty sure. So I may, oops, did I, yeah, good. I switched to that. Anything else? Oh, I can have 2 shields on? Okay. All right, good. Is there further to go this way? Not much. No. Okay. Let's not step in the mines. So, you know, while we can't use or disarm and recapture any of these mines, we're probably never going to accidentally run into them because we have very good awareness. That's one of the skills that I did put points into. Okay, wait, okay. I keep thinking I may turn off that auto pause function. Well, probably not, because eventually I won't be so stealthy. I won't want to get taken unawares. I have to wait for this guy to move. Thank you. Now I need to find that lift. Wait, is this the lift? Yes. So okay, just making sure. And to the fuel depot we go. Kaboom! Combat roll. Oh, that's the security chief. We recognize him from one of the vids. He looks pretty much dead. Uh-oh. Let's see. How do you know me? I'm not your master. Who was your previous master? I feel like you're lying. You tried to kill me. What happened? I love the indication of his attitude. Why don't you tell me anyway? How come I don't remember any of this? Incapacitated? That's the stupidest answer I've ever heard. Maybe, no. Drugged? What do you mean drugged? Uh-huh. But we know that I was not locked in a security hold. That was him. I was in the medical bay. Locked? Uh-huh. Think you're trying to get the upper hand. But how did I get from the Harbinger to here? Recitation. Uh-huh. Coincidences, my left toe. Uh-huh. Any idea what had attacked the small freighter? So we know that the Ebon Hawk was probably definitely well known as a ship after its exploits and the exploits of its crew in the previous game. So with a little bit of background knowledge that our character doesn't have, we can definitely know that this droid is full of shit. What was this freighter that the Harbinger brought on board? Bounty? I want an explanation as to, I mean, obviously, if my life is his bounty, his purpose is to take me in somewhere. And I don't seem to be curious about that at all, which is a bit odd. And the Ebonhawk came here? Or, no, but why would that ship have taken me off the Harbinger? Liar. How so? Protocol droid my ass. How did they find out I was a Jedi? Unpleasantness? What are you talking about? Then what happened? So, I'm fairly certain, even with the information our character has, that we know that what he's saying is bullshit. So, what happened to the rest of the miners? Sadly enough, what do you mean? He's managing to speak with pride of his work while also attempting to lie about the fact that he actually did it. Are there any left alive? Oh man, I should have asked the "Are you responsible for all this?" question earlier. Um, then I need to get in there and rescue them. How about, can we try to contact them using a comlink? We know that the answer to that is no. Satisfaction. Satisfaction? It kind of belies any lie when he tells you what type of statement he's making. So he's obviously isolating us here, preventing us from escaping until someone can arrive so that he can fulfill the bounty. We don't know what happened to them, so we need to find out. That sounds like a terrible plan. Because then you wouldn't get money. Those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're all right. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to answer 2. I'm not. While I may not care about the miners per se, I don't want to just use them and dispose of them. So, given that I only have these 2 answers, I'm going to go with 1. God. So let's try and exploit this. I don't want to establish or reinforce this position of master here. That's sort of not what I'm going for. But I'll make the same suggestion via number 1. I'm going to find those miners, and you're going to help me. All right, so how do I get the code to the airlock? He said smugly. What do you mean? We do have samples of his voices that we can access. But you do know the code, and you probably can imitate his voice, robot. I'm pretty sure we can get around that. I can threaten him, telling him to stop telling me that he's condescending to me. Then how can I bypass the voice print? Smartass. All right, this is a very long conversation we're having with him, but I'm going to keep questioning him. He's entertaining to speak to. Okay, let's see. Let's go with, what are you? Termination of hostiles, more like. It's not going to be veiled, because he's going to say veiled threat and then say the threat, so that's not going to be veiled at all. Veiled threats. Verbal, he said. True story. What's a translation droid doing on Paragus? He said, having locked himself and everyone else in here. What have you determined? Wait all you want, but I'm getting out of here on my own. Said the droid, who nailed it down with droid-level precision. I have some more questions for you. Let's see. Have you seen a T3 unit, Lethe? Yeah, you're not individual at all, are you? Tempted and already attempted. Seemingly irrelevant. The unit was last seen near the hangar. God, you're such a dick face. Not if I gouge them out. Then maybe you can answer something else for me. Let's see, voice print. What are you? Are you sure you haven't seen it? How do you know me again? So the fact that these all have again means that we've already gone through. What's that body there? Pain you are causing him? Screams? Oh God. Now we know that he can mimic the voice. Aha, and now we realize it. Wait, if you can play back his voice, can't you speak the voice code? Most droids are believed to possess. You don't possess them. Believed to possess? Okay, so persuade checks. I don't know how well they're going to mimic how well they're going to work on droids. I would like to use conversation option 1 just to point out that I hear the the hedging that he's doing in his speech, but I don't want to forego these persuade options. So we can either try to flatter him with 2, or kind of prod him into demonstrating his ability with 3. So 2 is saying, oh, wow, you're really nice. The fact that you can mimic voices is impressive. What would it sound like if you did speak the code to the console? That's a little bit transparent. I feel that with him, because he's sort of exhibited the idea, the emotion of having some sort of inferiority complex, 3 might work better. If I understand your limited I understand if your limited functionality prevents you from mimicking the maintenance officer's voice accurately. So I'm going to try that one. Of course, now I have to say something incredibly transparent, number 1, and be like, can you follow me and say that again? So maybe I should, if there's a way to get him to follow me, maybe I should have waited. I guess number 1 is what I need to say, although of course he's probably not going to agree to that. Looks like I'll need to find some way to carry your voice there, or record it. That sounds like a veiled threat, like, you know, rip out his vocabulator or whatever. I guess now I'm going to finally cut this conversation up, say never mind, then I'll be going now. Okay, got some XP, some light side point gained, journal entry added. So we are going to have to find some way to record him. I imagine that's what our next task will be. That was a long conversation, so I think we're going to cut this episode off and then start again with our quest to trick him or record his voice somehow so we can unlock stuff, despite his condescending indications that we are trapped and his not so good efforts to veil the fact that he's the one who trapped us here. So, if you like this video, and of course talking to this HK protocol droid, whom I all think we know who and what he really is, then hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more content of this, please subscribe to my channel. And if you're not going to do any of that, well then, I don't care what you do.